Hello and welcome back to Gingerman. Summer has finally arrived in Scotland, so I decided to jump in the car and go to the first place that I hadn't filmed, and that today is Ratho. Now, first of all, I've arrived here and it's right on the Union Canal. I've driven right through the centre of the place. It looks historical and sexy, so I'm ready. Are you ready? Ratho, show us what you got. Peace.
I'll turn on the camera, test my microphone, I'm firing up the podcast, sound waves coming to your home. Gingerman with a can is here to make your day. Gingerman with a can would like to hear you say today.
What a beautiful evening we have here. There we go, first sign of history. Ratho School, 1895. That's a while ago. Anyway, you can see these old buildings right along the main high street here. Although they've been modified. Modified for modern day. This is the first time in my life I've ever walked through Ratho. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if it's full of Neds. I don't know if I'll get jumped. It looks alright so far. There you go. Ratho Park Road. Always a good place to start. Tell you what, it's busy. It's a busy place. We'll go over here. Let's see what's down there. Actually, that pavement's too small. We'll go on this side. This is Ratho Park. Little kids. Football park. And a park. This is Ratho Park, home to Ratho Athletic. Here they are, the famous. Established in 1991, fairly new. Wonder where they bide. What league are they in? Are they an amateur side? Nice wee pitch here though. I'm going to walk along here because I see like a path heading somewhere. But so far, residential. And that's a bra front garden if ever I've seen one. Look at all the marigolds. That is cracking. Found a wee green space between the houses. This is usually where you'd find a tree swing. Not here, but what a nice wee space for the lovely people of Ratho. Just a big green space in the middle of the houses for kicking the ball around, walking the dog. All manner of activities. Lovely, I love to see it. Green spaces. I'm going to get some information up on my phone. But actually, have you seen the new ChatGPT feature where it just talks back to you with an actual voice? Oh yeah, boy. Let's see what that has to say about Ratho. Here we go. Hiya pal, can you tell me a bit about Ratho in Scotland?
Hiya. Sure, Ratho isn't a widely recognized place in Scotland. Could you provide a bit more context? Or check the name? Maybe it's a small village or an area within a larger town?
It's Ratho, outside of Edinburgh, spelled R-E-R-E, spelled R-A-T-H-O.
Ah, it's a lovely village just outside of Edinburgh. Ratho is known for its picturesque Union Canal, which offers beautiful walking and cycling paths. The village is also home to the Edinburgh International Climbing Arena, one of the largest indoor climbing centers in Europe. It's a charming spot with a mix of historical and modern attractions. Have you been there or planning a visit?
I'm actually currently walking through Ratho right now.
That's great. How are you finding it so far? Are you exploring any particular...
It's lovely. I'm just walking around. I'm making a video for my YouTube channel, Gingerman with a Cam. Can you tell me the population and some historical information, please?
That sounds like a fun project. Ratho has a population of around 2,000 people. Historically, it's been known for its canal, which was an important transportation route in the 19th century. The Union Canal, completed in 1822, played a significant role in linking Edinburgh to the Falkirk area. Additionally, Ratho has a long agricultural history and was once known for its mills.
Of course.
The village has retained much of its historical charm, with several old buildings and structures still standing. How's the video coming along?
It's coming along better now you've given me all that information. Cheers. Say hi to all my followers.
Glad to hear it's helping. Hi to all the followers of Gingerman with Acam. Enjoy the video from Ratho.
And there you go. I don't know if that's terrifying or brilliant. Probably both. So this must be all the surrounding agricultural land that the lady robot was telling us about. I also think this is the start of a golf course up here, but I'm just having a wee walk along and a wander because it's such a nice path. Aye, 2,000 people, so it's a village, but it's quite on the large side of a village, I'd say. But we are on the outskirts of Edinburgh. We're almost in Edinburgh, which is the capital of Scotland, so it can't be too small around here. You can see the planes landing for the airport too. You can see the bridges over to Fife. It wasn't too far a trip for me. Just had to dodge the dinner time traffic. Right, well, I've made it to the end, or what I think's the end. Bunch of nice houses here. But it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. It looks like it's going to this gate. I just seen a rat in the bushes. I thought it was a wee birdie, a wee cute rabbit or something. Nah, it was a big fat rat. And it definitely gave me the willies, but it's okay. Rats exist. Rats need respect too. This is Ratho Park Golf Club, no unauthorised entry, private property. It doesn't look like a golf club, but hey, listen, who am I to say what's what around here? So now I just walk back the way. Anyway, at least I've seen the Ratho rat. There's a lovely gardens along here, well kept gardens. Well done to the people in this street. So, what are my first impressions? It's an interesting one because it's known for its farming, its mills, it's a village, so really you think it's a peaceful little village in Scotland, and it definitely feels that way. However, because of the proximity to Edinburgh, it doesn't quite have that village peacefulness that, say, Errol had a couple of weeks ago. However, there is a sense of rich history as you walk around, and lots to do, lots of very different types of people all around here. It's quite a colourful, exciting place. I like it so far, and I've still got loads more to explore. This is the main street. Let's go down by the canal here. I can smell fish and chips, pub food, it smells delicious. Ratho Marina. They've got their own marina in Ratho. What a place. I'm pretty sure I went on this with my friend Fudge when we were kids. He's called Fudge because he liked fudges, nothing sinister. Look how beautiful this is. Ratho Marina, Scotland's best kept secret. Well, I've said it, anyone's watching has a canal boat, hook me up and we'll make a day of it, 2 days of it hopefully. Yeah, I've got to go to the other side here. Even one of those flats on the canal would be cool, a flat and a canal boat. Get this. You stagger up these steps, try to get to the to the Ratho pub. What's it called? The Bridge Inn. Oh, watch the road, watch the steps, watch the bridge. And I'm coming back to this place. The smell has got me, almost. There we go. We've got the old Ratho Parish over here. Let's go and check that out. And this place is so lovely. It's so lovely that if Ed Sheeran was to come here, he'd probably write a song about the place. This is lovely. It's a horrible noise, eh? I was about to say that I like this church because it's quite unique looking. I've never seen one quite looking like it. I guess they're all quite unique. That's the thing about the past, they designed buildings specifically. I feel like they had less technology to make things go quicker, and it was less about money and more about, well, they needed the money, but it was more about what it represented, I think, the building. And I bet because we're so close to Edinburgh, and so much of Scottish history and so many significant people have come from Edinburgh, that I'm sure many have come or passed through Ratho, and there's many stories and probably many interesting people buried in this here graveyard, like Alexander Stewart MD. Who's he? It's a nice graveyard, and right next to it is the War Memorial. Finally stood outside the kirk, looking over the bridge that goes over the canal. Right, I'm going to head up this road now, see what more's to be seen. Look at this one, it's got a tree, and then I think it's also Latin. It says NEC Tamen Consum Ibatur. I don't know what that means. Have a guess if you're watching. Have a guess. It's hard to see again on the GoPro, the finer details of things. Well, what's this? Ratho Pass Network. Right, let's go. Here's Ratho Hall. But it looks like someone's drive. I think this is the way. I hope it's the way. There's a private road. No unauthorised vehicles beyond this point, but I'm not a vehicle, I'm a Gingerman. This is actually a cool spot where I'm standing right now. I can see Edinburgh Castle, I can see the zoo. Well, I can barely see the zoo, but I know it's there somewhere. Ratho's just kind of here amongst it all, but still feel like I'm in the middle of the woods in a wee place. That's a nice breeze. I can see a plane landing too. It's almost like Ratho stands still and everything around it is zooming, and you break through the barrier, the invisible barrier of that Ratho, and it just goes slow, calm. It's quite noisy. There's a road there, I don't know where that road goes, but you can definitely hear the noise and din of it. And then every so often you got the noise of the plane. So when I said about 10 minutes ago it was really peaceful, I'll retract that statement. It's semi-peaceful. Civilian path here, I should have stayed on before I strayed off up the hill there. there's a building in there, and maybe that's the climbing centre because there's loads of cliffs. So I think I found the climbing centre. Has to be. Absolutely has to be. Unless it's some sort of weird research lab building, because we're in Edinburgh. Anything can happen in Edinburgh. It's a city, it's the capital. Things will be going down. Lift. Oh aye, look at this. I'm pointing to it like it's something, I don't know what it is. But here we go, we've come out right here. That's like the roof of the climbing centre, I think. I'm guessing. There's another plane in the sky. I'm just going to follow this path round. I'm curious. Look at this. There's loads of like creepy BT boxes that are all open. They're like these spaceship pods. I hope nobody jumps out at me. No, no one's jumping out at me. Hello! It's nothing. I don't know, I don't have the words for it because I don't know what it is. That sun is bright. So, this appears to be some sort of, what I believe, old quarry, I feel like. Or UFO landing spot. I don't know. Oh, that's the ELC, it is the climbing place. There's the Cyberhawk drone team. I think this will be the car park down here. There we go, it's the climbing area. It's the Ratho climbing centre. I think we've ended up at the car park. I've always wondered what this place looked like, and we're about to find out. Here it is, this is what I could see. Oh wow, it's massive. There you go, that was way bigger than I was expecting. Massive, it was so big and impressive that I instantly want to go and try it out now. There you go, I think I'll probably come back and do an episode at the climbing centre at some point because it looks so much fun. And you've got the ropes, so you shouldn't be too afraid. And now I've got to go back the way I came because I don't really know which way's back. Found something out, we're learning. Ratho has a high ratio of its older houses built from whinstone due to a whin quarry, that's WHIN, nearby. The older historical part of the village was a designated conservation area in 1971 by Midlothian Council. There you go. So, is this a whin quarry right here? I have no idea what whin is. I'll find out. I got the answer to my question. Whinstone is a term used in the quarrying industry to describe any hard, dark coloured rock. Boom, there you go. So that's all it is. They had hard, dark coloured rocks here and they used it for building the historical buildings in Ratho. And now the quarry's a climbing centre. And there's a guy coming out of the bushes there with a helmet on. That's crazy. There's the American style log cabin mansion house on the hill, and there's a good chunk of whinstone. Good old solid whinstone there. Before we go flying in the sky, I'm going to have a wee juice, and I want to thank my patron legends who are helping me get through my thirst right now. You guys are the true legends of Gingerman every time. If you want to be a legend, your name will come up and down the screen. Occasionally I'll bring out an episode on Patreon. I do need to get more regular on it, but it's difficult. It's hard enough coming out and filming these episodes for time, but we get there and we get there. So follow the link below, click it, don't follow it, just click it, and you can join the patrons too. Thanks. Let's go and enjoy some drone footage. Peace. Of course, it's a no-fly zone. How didn't I realise? I'll try the other end of the village and see if I'm allowed there, if permission is granted, but it's not looking good. We're too close to the big slick city and the airport. Most importantly the airport, I think. Yeah, definitely the airport. Right, here we go, we're coming back out in Ratho village again. I was looking on my memories, it was 2 years ago today that we dropped the Crooked Devon episode where I went into found the Christian hip hop festival, no jokes, in the middle of Crooked Devon. Check that episode out, it's one of my favourites and I need to go back there. Because like in my memory of Gingerman, that is up there as one of the highlights. So we're Freelands Way. This looks like a whole bunch of new housing estate that's been built probably after the year 2000, boosting the population of the area, but because it's so close to Edinburgh, it's got commuter village all over it. You've got to walk about to find the cool stuff. Ah, this takes us out to the marina. Right, this is the start of the canal, I think, maybe. There's this look at his face, stern Scotsman with a tash. I think he has a canal boat on his shoulder. He's a giant. He's got some flowers in his pocket. He's tied his shoelaces. He's got a big shovel, spade. If you're aware, he's standing on some windstone, because if you know Ratho as much as I know Ratho, you'll know that this place is built on windstone. So he's standing on it with a canal boat. Beautiful. You can get a wee speedboat along the canal. This is amazing here. I want a canal boat. I'd live on one easily. Is there a wee drawbridge? Right, I'm out. Scary though. Resting place for a duck. That's cool. Not for people, for the duck. And there's a swan. There we go, the Union Canal linking Ratho's past, present and future. Built in 1822, the canal was an early motorway. Barges took stone to Edinburgh for the new town. Ratho was a service station. Horses rested and refuelled with hay. Barges were loaded and tolls paid. Look along the towpath for the stone that marked as a fair stage. By 1842, the barges were overtaken by faster trains. Little used, the canal became overgrown and slowly filled with rubbish. Ooh. Today the canal is well cared for. Yay! An important route for people and animals to enjoy. Sit quietly and watch wildlife. You may see swans, ducks, moorhens, even a water vole, and occasionally a rat. I did not imagine that is what happened. I don't know what I thought happened. Why was the horse pulling it? We're learning in Ratho. National Cycle Network. So this really is the beginning of the Union Canal walk, I guess, I think. I wonder. Wow, look at this. I'll walk along here for a bit. To be honest, that guy just gave me the biggest fright I've ever had via a bicycle bell. Oh, jump out my skin. I was just admiring the water and where I was, and then ding ding, sorry, It's alright, pal. It's alright, pal. I've just had a devastating realisation. Well, when I was coming back from the climbing centre, I seen a young guy and his ma, I hope it's his ma, not his girlfriend, anyway, that aside, coming the opposite direction, and I've just seen them coming this way, so that sucks for me. But hey ho, listen, I'm next to the canal. Right, I've come to, I think, my end point of this canal because I can't get the drone up. So, I guess it's staying with the episode. I'm going to walk back on myself once again. Right, I'm back at Bridge in HQ. I'll go up this way. It's a busy wee Union Canal there, with cyclists and joggers and tourists alike, and gingermen with cameras. And I was jumping every time someone dung the bell. I was like, happened about 5 times. Every time my fright got bigger. You think I'd learn? There we go. I'm at the other side of Ratho now, the top end, where look, you can see right over to the Pentland Hills. That's pretty cool. Right over the farmland. I drove right along the main street, loads of houses, there's a pharmacy, there's shops. Because up until I got in the car and drove, it was just a wee housing estate and the canal and the climbing centre, and I was like, how's there 2,000 people here? Well, there's loads of houses here. Actually, in fact, I'm surprised it's only 2,000. Anyway, I've stumbled across this, Ratho Park. Is this where I get the drone up? In Ratho? I'm not convinced. I feel like we're still close to the airport. No doubt, I bet this path even links up to the canal path that links up to the climbing centre path. Actually, I can see that big log mansion house. I'm at the other side of it. This place is tripping me out. Everything's linked, but when you walk along the path, it doesn't seem like it goes anywhere. The views up here are incredible, especially over the Pentlands. Just taking those views. That's all the Pentlands right there. I need to go and check more of them out. I've only visited them once in my life. And then right over through there, that's Arthur's Seat, somewhere through there. I should really get myself a zoom in camera for this. We're on Wilkeston Road. Right, I've come to the centre of Ratho here. I've got a village shop and a pharmacy. Post box. It feels quite familiar here. Familiar, like I've been here in a dream. It just goes round to more houses, so this is the bit where most of the people must live round here. All the streets filled with all the people that make up the 2,000 inhabitants of Ratho. I'm pretty disappointed I've not got the drone up, but it's just how it is. Some places it just doesn't happen, and if you want to see Ratho from the sky, just fly into Edinburgh Airport. There you go. A bit more expensive than watching a Gingerman episode, but you'll see Ratho from the sky. Everything's closed. It'd be good if there was a wee chippy here, but the bridge in will get all the people. Nothing interesting on here. You can just see who the local councillors: Graham Bruce, Neil Gardner, Fiona Glasgow, Stephen Jenkinson. What a team! What a team the Ratho Council are. That's Dalmahoy Road. School Wind. I like the name of this building. It's called the Shambles. It doesn't look like a shambles, but I think just in this bit here, this is where it really feels like historical Ratho, right here. Very charming. Actually, I was just thinking, I've not seen a lodge here. I did see the bowling club when I was driving along the main road. But here's Lodge Kirknewton in Ratho, number 85, chartered 3rd of August 1761. Man, these guys have been about for a while. It's even got the meeting time. 2nd and 4th Friday at 7:30 PM, September to April. How do you know what the 2nd and 4th Friday is? Is that part of the secret of the lodge? Is there a button there? There's a button there, but you press it, doesn't do anything. So just if you're walking by and you fancy pressing the button, you can be assured that I've checked it. It doesn't do nothing. Now that's a beautiful purple door, Woodbine Cottage. Best door in Scotland. Deep purple. And this is it, this is Ratho in a nutshell. I think we're done. So that's it, my day in Ratho over. I'm pretty disappointed I didn't get the drone up, but it's understandable, we're next to an airport. That's just how it goes, but I've had a good time here. It's only 15-20 minutes from Rosyth, and often I'm put off going over to Edinburgh area because it's so busy, but you get a little bit of Edinburgh here in Ratho, but peaceful, quiet, full of rich history that's influenced Scotland. It's connected through time. History that has influenced Scotland, the capital cities, connecting places via the Union Canal, and all of the commuter traffic that comes through a place like Ratho. For the people that settle here and the people that move on, it's probably got a nice place in their heart, especially the walks along the canal. It really is a special place for that. But anyway, it's been a nice evening. Thanks for having me, Ratho. I'll see you again. Peace.
Well, it was a lovely to see you. It's the end of the show. Bring on tomorrow. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Say goodnight to the Gingerman. One last ice cream for the bearded band. Pistachio